During a community meeting at the Maibikuri Neighborhood Democratic Council in Blackbush, Polder, Quarantine Berbice on Sunday, April 13, 2025, President Dr. Mohamed Irfan made it clear that his administration will work hand in hand with every farmer in Blackbush, Polder to establish a robust incentive mechanism for inclusion in the National Insurance Scheme (NIS) program.
Because when you're in the NIS program and you get to 65 years of age, you will get a decent pension. The highest level of that pension now at 65 is almost, at 60, 65 is the old age pension. At 60 is almost $160,000. But we have to ensure that we work with you so that we can enable you to get onto the NIS system, so that when you are the age of 60, you can also benefit this way.
As rice production expands across the nation, President Ali asserted that it is essential to develop additional infrastructure to support this growth.
And I've asked Minister Zulfikar to look at some of the existing dams and to see whether we can convert those dams and at least have 4 additional drying facilities in every one of the polders to support the farmers.
To directly enhance residents' incomes and create new opportunities, President Ali directed the Ministry of Agriculture to design a comprehensive project focused on the replanting of coconut trees.
And I've asked the Ministry of Agriculture to design a project here, first, where we can start replanting coconut plants, coconut trees, providing you with a Brazilian green nut, the 18-month nut, and we're going to have at least 5,000 to 10,000 plants to start with right here in the polders, and we're going to build a facility that will purchase the coconut nuts and bottle the coconut water right from here for the market here and the market regionally. Those are the things that will help to increase your disposable income, to diversify the earning potential of your land. And this is important. How do we diversify the earning potential of your land? That whilst you do rice, that we build in this other support mechanism that will enable you to earn additional revenues. These are the things that occupy your minds.
Moreover, farmers will receive 1 bag of fertilizer for every acre of land they cultivate, ensuring they have the necessary resources to succeed.
And when you look at what that means, what that means for you here, you have about 25,000 acres of rice land and about 1,000 acres of other crops. That is about 26,000 acres of land. That is a transfer to your community here. A direct transfer to your community in the coming days and weeks of $160 million to support our farmers in the polders. We must not take this for granted.
President Ali expressed his dissatisfaction with the slow pace of the land regularization process in Blackbush, Polder, stating that it must improve significantly.
And I'm going to set aside a specific team with lawyers, the lands and survey, with your representation from the farmers right here in the polders to expedite the processing of title and leases for land here in the polders, because it's unacceptable the time that it's taking right now. Let me also say to you that there is a number of other initiatives that we have started, but in discussion with the farmers, we know that we have to expand these initiatives, because these initiatives will help you to reduce your cost of production, will help every single farmer, and help the community at large. Take, for example, the main drain rehabilitation. We've awarded the contract for the main drain rehabilitation, and this will commence shortly, and they're also going to support it with amphibious excavators to minimize the impact on the roads and the banks of those canals. Outside of that, the block drain rehabilitation, the block drainage for every farmer. I've asked the Ministry of Agriculture to implement immediately a system whereby all farmers will be provided with support for block drainage here in the polders.
The president revealed his plans to enhance water delivery services in the area, reinforcing his commitment to improving the quality of life for residents.
It's a major issue. We have tried 4 different times to get that well completed. The technical assessment from the engineers now tell us that we have to do an ultra deep well, which is a very deep well, and we have to go out to an international tender to get an ultra deep well done here. We have received those tenders. We are about to award it, and that will be an investment of more than $500 million to resolve your water challenges, water issues, and water problems. We are making these investments because we care about you. We are making these investments because we are concerned about your welfare. We want you to have a higher quality of life. That is why we are making these investments.
President Ali further stated,
I know that we have dedicated 2 hours to every farmer with a machine. 2 hours to every farmer. But looking at the production that is coming out of here, and looking at the expansion and the dedication of our farmers, we now have to expand that. And I've asked the Minister Zulfikar to increase the time for every farmer from 2 hours to 6 hours, 6 working hours. We're going to add 1 additional machine to support this development in the polders. We are going to invest very shortly in 4 new irrigation pumps. 4 new irrigation pumps to support the polders here. And we want to work with you on finding a system to support and expand household wealth and household income. Outside of that, the Ministry of Finance will be looking at a project in which we can have a roof improvement program. When we look here in the polders, I know how important harnessing and harvesting that rainwater is for you. And we have to ensure that those who need roof improvement, to give them the ability to do this, we are going to launch a project for a roof improvement program here in the polders. So my dear friends, the reconstruction of 73 checks on the water court is another project that we are going to complete for you. These are the things that occupy our minds.
Reporting for the LRTVS Newswatch, I am Leroy Vanderstoep.